Alright, welcome into a new week of WTA, everyone. I am not sure what ACL is. Looks like they're online. I need to figure something out. But we got NekoboyLevi on as well. I'm really not sure what happened today. Like, we'll just have to wait and see and figure out, I guess. Fun times. Hey, Squids. How is the person not playing today here, but the people that are supposed to be playing, technically, yeah, we can see Levi is here, but I need to. They're in a GP that's still running. I don't know what happened. What happened today? I hope ECL hasn't. Totally didn't realize we had WTA26w27. Fine to get marbles loaded. Okay, just like, can you send me a message? Like, I'm fine with people having delays, but like, just message me. I really need to like make a checklist of like things you'll need to do, and it's like one of those like, message me a little bit before to know that you're around and like give me an update on like what's happening. It's just like, I saw you online. I saw you get into marbles. I'm like, okay, he's gonna get on soon. And then like, it was like 5 minutes after. I'm like, okay, where are you? And then it's all good. Yeah, Levi is now quit out to Tilts, but they're not in Discord yet, so I can't just pull them in. Yeah, it happens the worst times. It is. It's rough. But yeah, that's it. I understand people having issues. It's just like, yeah, let me know next time. Yeah, Levi, you there? Hello, hello.
Hello.
It looks like ECL's having a little bit of issues getting marbles loaded, so we're sort of just waiting for him at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. Thunder made me aware anyways.
Yeah, so if you wanted to like run races or something while in the meantime, then we'll give it a few minutes for ECL to figure it out.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, apologies for the delays, but yeah, I guess it just happens
Nah, it's all
sometimes.
fine. It's all fine. These things happen.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate, but hopefully we can sort it out.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it can get sorted soon.
But yeah, had a good birthday stream. I caught the start of it, but I hope the rest of the day's been going well.
It has, it has. Yeah, it's been great. Especially, the stream. I don't know how I
No,
managed to go this long, but yeah.
looks like we got ECL up. We'll just have to wait for him to get into the Discord. I see you both in the share chat now, which is good to see.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like ECL be a moment, so I guess yeah, we'll go for your race, and then once your race finishes, we'll start up.
Start, yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
I guess I can run through some of the preamble I need to do while you're doing the race, just to get it sorted.
I mean, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
So we'll be doing a distance match. We'll need to figure out with ECL if you guys are doing viewers. I'm assuming you're doing that, but we'll see. For the actual match, for the distance match, they'll have 40 minutes to tilt as far as they can within the time. And so whoever gets the highest level wins. With 40 minutes, you're expected to have some kind of scuffs. So it's always just a try again and see if you can beat your first run with the time remaining. But yeah, we'll have an additional 5 minutes at the end to finish any levels you started within time. And then at the end of that, we'll measure it. It's a nice and simple format, so hopefully works. And I
Yeah,
think both
I
of you
like
done
the
it a few
Discord.
times.
Yeah, I like the distance more than like speed and all. I'm just not comfortable doing the other formats just yet.
Yeah, it's all good. I like the other formats because scuffs are less punishing because you have more chances to get through them, but it requires like a bit of different skills where they either need you to save more marbles or go a bit faster, and so this is
Yeah.
definitely the most straightforward one for people getting into it. So it's a nice one to go with. It's a funny thing enough is Ferndog has never done speed or distance, which I think are the two simplest formats. He's done every other format but those two. So there's been
Oh,
a few
wait,
people that,
really?
yeah, I've never managed to get Ferndog to do one of the simple formats. He's just always jumped into the more complicated ones.
Oh my god.
I was gonna get him to do one of those last time, but I mentioned that Voco had never done the marbles format, so he decided to do marbles against Voco. But yeah, so I try and give people a variety of formats, but definitely when you're starting out, I'll let you stick with the simpler ones because it's a bit nicer that way.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, obviously.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of distance matches recently because we'll have Mr. Squids versus ECL with distance as well. Are
Yeah,
you
I
in
seen
Discord
that.
get ECL? Yeah.
I was like very interested to see that. Mrs. Squids against ECL.
Yeah, Mr. Squid's PB is like 25 now, so
24 or 25, yeah.
yeah,
I
I think
seen
reached
that she climbed.
reached 25 past 24. Um, which is about the same as ECL, so it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, ECL is a bit more experienced, so I think he's a little bit of a faster tilter, but we'll see. Uh, is ECL going to be getting into Discord to do interview?
Uh, I have no
Oh,
clue.
yeah, it'll be fun to see. Um, but yeah, we're gonna have to do some revamps to WTA stuff in the future because I think for scheduling we want to run like events through the Discord. Hey ECL, welcome in.
Hmm.
See if we got him here. ECL.
Hello.
There we go.
There we
Okay.
go. We got you now.
Nice. So, quick thing to run through with the match. You guys have any viewers for the match, or did you want to do bots? ECL.
I'll do either. If we got enough viewers, I'll gladly do viewers.
If we have enough viewers, I would say do viewers.
Do you guys want to? I guess I'll send the seed and we can open the level and see how many people we get in. That'll be the seed for today. So WTA28KD is the seed. Well, yeah, we'll sort out the viewers for now and see what happens. See how many people we got here. But yeah, I'll add a pinned message for now. I can remove it if we swap off. Alright, yeah, how are you going, ECL? Had a little bit of issues, did you? Like, it
Oh god,
happens.
marbles did not want to load. Like I
Yeah,
tried like
no.
6 times, it didn't want to load. Restarted Steam, took another 4 tries after that to get it to load.
Yeah, it can definitely be problematic sometimes. Did I get into ECLs? Might have been time for you two starting at different times. Looks like Levi's got 7 marbles. ECL got 5 right now. It looks like I played a little bit early on ECL side. You guys happy to try with the 8 marbles, or do you want to?
I think it's fine. It could
I'm good with
potentially be
this.
fine.
You good with that already? When we start, I'm pretty sure it's ECL like staying in the voice chat, and you want to get moved out, Levi?
Yes.
Yep.
What kind of timers you want to run, Levi?
Yeah, I was about to ask that ECL. What timers? Doesn't have to be an enforceable rule, but having some kind of like rough idea is always good. 15 seconds to 20 seconds, I think, is the normal.
What do you think, ECL?
Whatever you're comfortable with.
I mean, I could do 15. I normally do 15.
Yeah, let's do 15 then.
All right, 15-second
then.
timers. Good, sorted that out. That's nice and quick. Let me quickly set up the match time. I should have done that while we were waiting for ECL. I forgot. Oops. Alrighty. We got 40 seconds on the clock. Are you ready, Levi?
Yes.
Are you ready, ECL?
Always.
All right. We'll go on tilt. Best of luck. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Good luck.
Yeah, guys, 15 seconds on the clock. Exclamation mark play to get your balls in the game.
All right, we got them underway. I'll go and quickly unmute Levi so I can listen on him. And I can turn up ECL a little bit so we can hear him as well. Although I think I have to hear myself when I listen to ECL. We'll see. Yeah. Levi finishing off level 1. ECL coming through as well. We'll drop on both of them now. All right, get him in. The camera is so weird. Levi having issues. Yeah, it's one of the weird ones. It's nice in some cases, so you can just preview the level, but it's also so weird. It should be something you can like disable or enable. But it is what it is. Okay. Going through level 2, going around the octagon, both going bottom side, which works out well for the LTL afterwards. Misses. Oh wait, little Squidsy, getting stuck. I saw the squid and thought it was Mrs. Squids. I'm like, hang on a minute. Got surprised. Alright. Drop on level 3 for both of them. It's your son's account. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Dropping on both of them for level 3. We're at 7 miles for ECL, 6 miles for Levi. Nice time out. See if they have any. I don't think we'll see any squeegee skips. In theory, you can squeegee skip with this number of marbles, but squeegee skips nowadays are a bit risky, and especially with these two tilters, I don't expect to see it. Both of them having some issues with the hooks at the start of level 3. I think ECL gets out of it slightly faster, but they're both about on pace. We've got this octagons coming up after a few sort of straightforward tiles. ECL goes around outside on the left side. NekoboyLevi goes straight through the middle. That was. I'm just gonna say Levi. I don't know why I said Nekoboy. Alright, level 4, get him in for both of them. Uphill to hot tubs from the looks of it. We'll need to see what's afterwards. Yeah, I'm looking at this one being the weekly seed for this week, so pay attention to it, guys. I'll probably run a poll at the end of the match to see if we want to keep this as the weekly seed or whether we re-roll for a different one. Alright, they are making their way through. Got a cups to weave through. Levi gets through it relatively clean. One marble gets stuck. Thunder, oh my god. Thunder causing problems. Drop on ECL. And drop on Levi now as well. Alrighty. Level 5. We got triangles to LTL. Gonna look for that right side entrance. It's a really awkward one here because you got the hooks behind it and they're opposite sides, so you have to weave a lot more to get around these tiles here. ECL pulling back for the corner. Levi going forwards for the corner. Levi the one saves the forwards, but it's a bit of a mess getting into the corner, so we'll see how they go. Both of them weaving through. Fairly nice floats. Going a little bit wide, both of them, but it's sort of to be expected for these. Into a corner into the LTL. Again, not the nicest, but could have been worse. I like these levels because you can go through quite quickly, but they do have enough skill to differentiate speed. How well you confidently tilt around them. Level 6 for both. This is the thing that just slow you down a little bit. Yeah, that level was smooth. It was indeed. Because that's the interesting thing. Is like for tilts, the main way to differentiate your speed is to get slowed down. So stuff that slows you down, but you still flow through, I think are the best tiles. So stuff like the LTLs, the squares, the hooks. You can in theory full speed them, but they have that little bit of just extra detail to wrinkle it for it. But again, you have a lot of those in other ones. That's why I like the level 18 to 20. You got a good variety there as well. You got some stopping tiles because they appear up later. Drop on a Levi and drop on ECL now as well. Level 7. It's been pretty decent so far. Yeah, no. One of the interesting things with tilts where people handle them slightly differently. It's also another thing to pay attention to is like what they're doing before they get into the tile to set them up for it. Because if they're looking ahead, I don't know how much Levi looks ahead because the camera zoom is a bit hard to see. But you can see on like ECL being zoomed out more, he can see a little bit further ahead, so he has a bit of leeway to like make some setup maneuvers before he gets to the tile to like have his marbles placed better. So like here you can see the hooks there for ECL, so you can swap to the other side early. Drop on Levi, which then lets him get through smoother. So it's like those little setup things where you're sort of paying attention to what's ahead and trying to line yourself up. Dropping on ECL now for level 8. You hate the cam zoomed out? Yeah. It's one of those annoying things where turning the camera is so bad, so having the camera zoomed in is a struggle because you have to turn the camera so much. But if you zoom out, it's also a problem. So it's a balancing act you have to get used to. You can play more zoomed in, but then you have to turn the camera more to look around. You can play more zoomed out, but then you have less fine view of the marbles. Can't get the hang of it, yeah. It's a thing to explore and figure out what works best for you. Levi navigating through the squares. ECL coming behind, a little bit slower, getting some quartz marbles, but gets through. Levi cornering the hooks and ECL squeeze out of the way so can you go straight through. Levi around the outside and into the goals. A drop on Levi. ECL weaving around, no corner used, but has a little bit of an awkward float. But gets through the level nice and clean. Onto level 9 straight away with a squeegee into cross ramp. The awkward thing with a 15-second timer is they're not going to make the squeegee time, so they're going to wait for the full cycle. So, touch awkward, but we'll see. As he still said, Theory could have waited on it and got some more marbles. There's 2 squeegees as well, so we'll have to see what happens with the one behind. It's cross ramp. It's squeegee cross ramp, squeegee cross ramp. I don't know what's after the second cross ramp. I don't think it's another squeegee, but that would be very funny if it was. Nice slay down from Levi, waiting for the cross ramp to line up for him. ECL getting the opening now as well, waiting for the cycle. They're going to miss the next squeegee timing, aren't they? It's hard to see the wall exactly. Yeah, no. They're both going to have to wait for it a full again. It's a cups after. So yeah, who wants to run this seed as the weekly seed? How are you guys feeling about it for the 10-minute time? We're having a good time. This is what we want for the weekly seed, right? I'm pretty sure if you sim tilt it, you'll get the first cycle immediately if you just double click. So doing offline sims or 5-second timers, you'll be able to make it. It's gonna be rough to do in 10 minutes, yeah. The second timing, the squeegee will be on the left side. We'll start on the left side. Can you get all the way through to it? I think to get on time, you might have to wait for like a full cycle. Nah. Don't hate you, it's just what it is. Alright. Level 10, get him in for both. It's a tough one. We might re-roll the seed. Is there another squeegee at like 4 tiles in? No, it's Z-Bridge. I missed it. I'm not paying close enough attention. Yeah, it was nice for the first 8 levels, and then level 9 is a little bit rough. It's just like squeegee timing is so hard, so you have to time it. I think in theory you might have to wait for a full squeegee timing to get the optimal timing on the squeegee for that level, which is not great. Because I think you'll have to hit the first squeegee like just as it's opening. And then maybe for the correct timing for the cross ramp, you can get through and out without having to wait. Levi finishing off a level 10. ECL just a little bit behind. Alright, dropping both. Going fairly well. Another double squeegee level. Yeah. There's 2 squeegees on this level again, guys. Double squeegee on 9 and double squeegee on 11. Bit unfortunate. For the distance match is not too bad. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to run this as the weekly seed. We might have to re-roll it. You still having a bit of a mess. Levi as well, having a little bit of an awkward one. It's the tilt RNG. I just literally rolled it just before the match, so. Okay, so you can one cycle this one fairly straightforward. So this one's not too bad. It's just the level 9 that you have to check if you can do one cycle. You might have to stall for the one cycle on the previous one. So this is not that bad. For speed tilters, they can get through in one go. It will be a significant time change if you can't make it, but yeah. I don't think this one's that bad. But it's very funny that we got squeegee key. We got squeegee cross ramp, and then 2 levels later we got squeegee keyhole. Oh my god. I actually don't think this is that bad. The level 9 might be bad, but this level 11 is actually perfectly fine. It times out. The 2 squeegees are like in sync in a way where if you just speed tilt, you'll get through them. Drop on a Levi. ECL with 4 miles left. Alright. Drop on ECL. Did I drop early? No, I dropped good. Okay. Levi going through the hooks with a friendly fingers or 4 lines. That tile I have no idea how to name it. Hot tubs, hooks, another staircase. One thing I realized recently with the sandbox is crossroads never show up in this difficulty. They just don't. You just never get cross ramps in 12 to 14. They show up from 9 to 11 and then from 15 onwards, but just not for 12 to 14. Okay. Levi coming to the end of this level. Drop on Levi. And ECL coming through it as well. Levi with the Z-Bridge. There's another squeegee. Dude, they're getting a squeegee every second level. Alright. I don't think there's 2 squeegees at this level at least. It looks like it's squeegee something uphill. Alright, drop on ECL. Thing is that single squeegees, you can time the squeegee ahead of time and just have to start your level differently. It's just double squeegees that cause problems because you can't time them both. But thankfully level 11 is fine. Level 9 is questionable though. And Levi's having to wait for the full squeegee again. Oh my god. Not my fault. Alright. Yeah, like I don't think this will be too bad for the speed. It's just a level 9 so far that is like gonna cause problems. Yeah, the rest of that level is quite straightforward. Just hit that squeegee timing and you're good. Drop on Levi. Alright, and easier coming through as well, taking the corner. And then it's cross ramp uphill to end. Alrighty. They've got a clock here at the second tile. Drop on ecl. And they got a squeegee on this level, so instead of having back-to-back squeegees on 13, we got squeegee on 13, squeegee on 14. It's fine, guys. That times out correctly for them, though. So it's not too bad. As long as Levi can get through, he might end up deciding to wait for the full thing. If he went immediately with a skip on the egg basket, he would have been fine. But he is being patient. It's the correct play for them, but it's still like somewhat self-inflicted that these levels have been slower. Levi's been in time for the squeegee like 4 times and stopped on 4 of them because of being worried, which is like is what it is. But I think for speed tilts, it won't be as bad as it appears. And ECL went slower than Levi, and so he misses the timing. So like Levi could have made the timing, and ECL just completely couldn't have made it, so it's fine. Bit rough. Both of them get the same cycle. Alrighty. On to level 15 for Levi. At least if they get more squeegees, the squeegees are easier at this top point. I think they already got another squeegee though. I think this is like a squeegee on the second or third tile of this level. Oh no, side steps. I missaw. Okay. At least the squeegees at level 15 onwards are fine. Yep. ECL getting through it now. Drop on ECL. For level 15 now. They got about 22 minutes left. They're about 18 minutes in. Yeah. We'll need to see how this goes, where they get to. Okay. Levi getting through nicely onto the bridge, nice and smooth. Straight through, how to go in the keyhole. He gets all the way to the bottom. Looks like it's working out well. With a rhythm section to end, just go fully tall, goes through middle. Goes to the middle and then weaves to the bottom. Nice. I think that's probably closest to the shortest path he could take. Drop on Levi. And then ECL coming through the cups as well, through the donut, and then again, hopefully smooth as the corner. Not as smooth as Levi, he takes the corner, but it works. Again, at this point, for distance, the biggest thing is just to not scuff. most matches end in a scuff in these distance matches, so in practice, if you can tilt the full time without scuffy, you'll most of the time win. There is some people that wouldn't work against, but for most people, just not scuffing is good enough. All right, drop on ECL. I got the wrong email there. Thank you, Twitch. All right, Levi coming through. Got another sliding bridge to get onto. They are actually getting a squeegee every second level. There's now a squeegee on 16. What is this? It's slightly further apart, because in theory, for the pattern held, it would have been on 15. But yeah. It is what it is. Okay, switch back. Levi slopping through it, and then there's the egg basket to end. Jack doesn't scuff if the other person doesn't scuff. True. Except for in the three-way match. Well, the technically didn't scuff last. Did he? He didn't scuff last time, I'm pretty sure. Level 17 for Levi. ECL getting through 16. So he gets onto that sliding bridge. And then I think it was fairly straightforward to the end from there. It was a switchback and then egg basket skip. Sliding bridge for Levi to aim. Gonna have to weave around a little bit to get onto it, but nothing you can't handle. Staircase down into a rhythm section. There's a cups behind it, so gotta swing to that right side to get through. And then another staircase into a keyhole. Right side is good as well. ECL comes down the switchback, doesn't egg basket skip, so he'll take the corner and slowly go around. And then that's ECL getting onto level 17 now. Get him in for ECL. The cross ramp. Levi nicely through, but it's got that clock arm in the way. Needs to be a little bit careful, but nicely around it and through. Coming it back, and that should be the end of the level, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if Levi got hit by it, he still would have been fine, but it's nice to avoid getting hit, so it works. Level 18, these are the levels I find the most interesting, but again, you already have a rotating bridge there, so what can you do? Yeah. The corner into rotating bridge, gotta wait for a cycle. ECL with the sliding bridge lineup, sending it through. Gonna have that good left to right into the hooks. NekoboyLevi into the rotating bridge. And then an LTL behind. Ooh, it's a little bit of a splash, but it should be able to get 3 through? 4? No, 3. Okay, my initial guess was correct. And ECL coming through. 9 miles on the cross ramp. See how he goes with the clock. Leo had a little bit of an issue with it, but he'll hopefully be fine. And then gotta wait for that clock. ECL's through it. Levi, please! Oh my god. Okay, he got under control. Drop on ECL, octagons. Levi got some awkward spread. That's unfortunate. They got 16 minutes, 30 seconds left. It's going to be rough to get back there because of the terrible levels, but we'll see how he goes. Again, a level 18 is pretty good. I think his PB is sort of in the 2021 range, so quite a fast run to that level range for the skill level, so good to see. Alright. ECL's now giving the level a go. I think technically based on scoring, The match is basically cold already, unless Levi has like a really fast run all the way back because of the time remaining, but we'll let them tilt it out and see how they go. But I think irrelevant if ACL passes level, he reaches level faster than Levi, so he wins on the tiebreak if he scuffed this level. And it's gonna be, yeah, like I said, with all the squeegee, it's gonna be hard to tilt faster and get back. Theoretically, if Levi hits like all the squeegee timings, could get it, but a little bit on the top side. Drop on Levi. Okay. ACL kill and a marble there. Going through the rhythm section into the octagons. A little bit awkward splash similar to Levi, but he takes the outside and just splashes the grip. Thankfully, he had more marbles, so he was safe to do that. Well, yeah, that is ECL. We drop on Levi again as well. ECL with 5 marbles out of the octagon. Switch back around. Got a little bit awkward gap here, but we'll see. Looks like ECL's taking it slow. In theory, you can full speed that gap if you're really confident, but it's probably better to play it safe. Levi going through the bridge. See how he goes with the hooks. ECL coming down the staircase. Got a 3-2 split. Not exactly what we want to see, but with the star behind it, nice and easy to send it all the way through anyway. Drop on Levi. And also ECL coming to the end of his level now as well, so drop on ECL. Did I miss the drop on ECL? No, I got it. I was wondering about it straight. Double corner skip. Nice. Second corner skip's into vents though, so not as good. The first corner skip's pretty good though. Early corner skip there's gonna be a bit rough because of the positioning with the bumpers. You probably do like a late corner skip on the first drop corner. Second drop corner. Need to figure it out. I don't think you'd want to corner skip the second drop corner. I think if you like a top player would do it, like Samaf or something. But I think the first one here is safe for like anyone. The second one though is questionable. Nice clean control from Levi there, getting through level 5. Nice and tight around the corners, good speed control. Drop on Levi. ECL not going for the corner skip. Fair enough if you're not confident with it, but it's a fairly safe one if you know what to do for it. The second one definitely not though. Okay. ECL taking the corner again. I think ECL's PB is sort of in that 21 to 24 range. These levels already are going to be a bit of a stretch with some worrisome combos, so best stream to go save. Drop on Levi. Definitely the 18 plus for this match was always going to be a bit of a alright, nice names on from ECL so you can see the marbles in this position. A little bit awkward to use names on to move the marbles through this tile, but sort of forced unless you want to zoom in and out a lot. Vent timing looks pretty good from ECL, just straight over into the vents. That works out well. Good corner on the keyhole. Levi getting the marbles back together. And then through into the sliding, well, it's a stationary bridge actually, it's level 7. A little bit awkward though because of it, but get through nicely onto the end. Drop on Levi. Alrighty, ECL getting through the side steps and then another keyhole to the end. Taking the corner into level 20 now for ECL. Drop on ECL. S-curve here for ECL. Thankfully, it's the easy one. Egg basket. The hammer's gonna be a little bit awkward with the sea bridge behind it, but I think it's the correct direction, so it's not the worst. Just comes down to how confident they are at floating the marbles through the tiles. Levi just taking the front group, right? Yeah. Maybe the back marble will make it. Ooh, a little bit awkward on the cups there, but hopefully the camera sticks with that front group. You don't want it to be getting pulled back suddenly. All right. See how Levi goes cleaning up. Looks like it's actually, yeah, drop on Levi. Squeegee now. Doesn't look like Levi's going to wait the full 15 seconds, so he's going to have to wait for the squeegee timing. I think in theory, I can't show my mouse cursor, but I think if you wait for the squeegee to go from the right side of the tile back left, and then you time the start so you're like behind the squeegee as it's opening on the left side, you might be able to make it through in one cycle and like not lose any time, but to the squeegees. But that's definitely going to be the hardest level to optimize for the speed run. I think the other ones are not too bad. It's just this one in particular is like going to be quite tricky because of the number of timings all overlapping with the cross ramps and the squeegees. Because I think you have to like one cycle the cross ramp perfectly through to land the squeegee. And then like maybe it's possible. Because you can see like Levi's not, it's like a bit off, but like I don't think it's that far off. If you could have gotten like immediately into the cross ramp to catch the squeegee. Because imagine if the squeegee's now on the opposite side. Like I think you might be able to squeeze in. I think it's probably possible to do in one cycle. But you might have to wait for a full squeegee cycle for it, so it's a little bit awkward, but not impossible. Level 21 for ECL. Alright, ECL stun up now. There is 8 minutes left. Okay, Levi getting through. Drop on Levi. ECL coming over that side steps, or uneven steps. I was a little bit worried seeing that. I'm like, this is not 24, right? No, it's not 24. Okay, we're good. Over the pyramid, it's gonna get a little bit of spread here because of the line he took, but works out. It's a bit of a tough one to go straight through the window room with. A bit of a splash. Back corner, it looks good though. If you had like solid control, I think you can float that. But yeah, I think what ECL did is probably the correct play. Not worth taking the risk. Alright, Z-bridge for Levi into the keyhole. At least it's the good direction, so that's nice. Yeah, I don't think you want a corner skip. Oh, this isn't not that bad a corner skip either. Again, I don't think ECL's going to do it, but it's not the worst. Drop on Levi. Trying to figure out what is ECL doing. Being a little bit careful, I guess. Yeah, it's being careful. Fair enough. This is another double squeegee level for Levi. Again, if you go really fast, you can hit the second squeegee timing just fine. But this first one, you have to wait for. That's a bit of a weird camera angle. Crossing over a keyhole is very risky from ECL, and only 2. Rip. Yeah, you need to be a little bit careful. You probably want a better camera angle to watch where you're on the uphill, because you need to hit a very precise line to get through that keyhole safely. The marbles hit the dead middle of it for ECL, which is like the worst spot to be in. It's a bit of a tough one, but good job getting to level 21 from ECL. We got, I think, 5 minutes left. I can unmute ECL and we can yap a bit while we wait for Levi, unless he keeps going. It looks like he's still back to going, so we'll leave it with that. All right, Levi. Ooh, crossing over that keyhole again. I don't like this crossing over the keyhole strat, but that's what he's doing. Drop on Levi. I'll announce 4 minutes left. Bonking me? Thunder, what are you doing? Levi's, wait, he's just gonna try and push the squeegees. We'll see. Again, I don't think that the first squeegee to push is gonna be very hard. Anyone want to drop me for ACL? I think I dropped for him. Already. Levi getting around. Levi, you gotta clean up one while stuck in the X room. Pick up on Levi. Drop on ECL. Yeah, I think they both went fairly well. Again, they both got like within a few levels of their personal best, so I don't think you really can complain about that during a competitive match when you have no idea what's coming up with the levels and you're sort of forced to push a bit hard because of the time pressure. I think in a regular tilt, Levi probably could have gone through that combo, just taking a bit more time, but with the tilt match, it makes it a little bit rough. All right, looks like ECL's coming to the end of his level. Drop on ECL. Bit of a tough one there for Levi, but we'll see how he can go. We're dropping for Levi, I guess, apparently. And Levi's, yeah, so for being live at 13 hours, getting that close to a personal best is good. Nice straight through for Levi, clean. I think we'll see a couple more levels with a bit under 2 minutes left. Drop on Levi. Drop on ECL. Does Levi get in? Rush. Go, go. Go, go. Aww. think ECL will finish. Levi might. It'll be a little bit close. Levi doesn't want to sleep. Oh no. Is Levi gonna get through it in time because we pulled back? It should be fine. It's gonna be a little bit tight now. Alrighty, that is overtime. Drag Levi in. GG's Levi. Good tilting there, Levi.
Yep. I'm done.
Yeah, a bit of a tough one on that 18. I think if you were like probably not sleepy from a long stream and not under the tilt match pressure, you probably would have made it. But yeah, that sort of pressure to go
Probably.
fast does not help you at all.
No, nearly 14 hours.
But yeah, getting to 18, that's like fairly close to your PB, isn't it?
I did better than the first match that I did.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Because I got to level 16 on that, and now I got to 18. So
yeah.
I'm making progress.
18 definitely adds a bunch of tiles that can easily trip you up, so
Yeah.
very much a concern when you get to those high levels. I'll unmute ECL because it looks like he's stopped now as well. GG's ECL, making it to 21. Just a couple more levels further.
That was fun.
Those squeegees were not fun, I
It
don't
was,
think.
Oh my god!
No.
If you could have heard me while I was streaming.
You might as
It's
well
like-
have been there for a year with the squeegees.
It's like, oh look, another squeegee. Oh look, another squeegee. Oh look, another squeegee.
Yeah, I
Get
think
2 squeegees in level 9, though. That's what killed me.
You know,
yeah.
for a weekly seed though, I would have pushed over those squeegees instead of holding
Yeah.
back.
I put a poll in the
Mm.
TU chat of do you want to keep it because I'm gonna make this a weekly seed, but we could re-roll one if
I
people
like
don't
it.
like it.
I do like it. It's
I like
it's
it as
actually
well for a
easy.
weekly seed. I think everything but level 9 you can just wait at the start and get a good timing on the squeegees. It's just that level 9s are really
Yeah.
awkward. I think
9 is a
Oh, and
funny one,
Dublex,
that's
I did hear you about all those skips on the step downs. I
Yeah.
haven't practiced them
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
so
Um,
like that one I had against Vocon is the only time I've ever done it.
yeah, no, it's definitely something to get used to. The first one that showed up at 18. Oh no, the first one that showed up at 20, I think it was fairly safe because you had like
the
a full
double skip down.
Yeah, the first skip down or the double skip down was fairly safe because you had like a full corner after the end. So as long as you didn't like go over the end with too much speed, you were good. But yeah,
Yeah, that's the problem I've had is trying to angle myself and not blow everyone all the way off.
yeah. I think if you do it like once or twice, you'll be fine to do it from then onwards. But yeah, it takes a little bit of confidence.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's something I plan on working on. Just working on my my timing on that stuff.
But yeah, good tilting from both of you. Levi after a long stream, going to 18 and then making it back to 15 without a second scuff is good to see.
I know. I don't know how I managed to do it.
You had a bit of a close call on that,
and before I
like
forget,
13 or something.
Levi.
Mm,
Levi,
Mhm.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna subject you to having a happy birthday song on TU stream, but happy birthday.
Thank you.
But do you have anything else coming up that you want to shout out, Levi?
Not really. I think I'm just gonna continue at this rate on this seed. See if I can get further and see what the levels are like.
Sounds good. Are you gonna continue on ECL?
No, I'm done for the night. I've been in the middle of rearranging rooms for the last week, so I finally got to disconnect my computer and actually move it.
Yeah, I think we're right
Oh,
into
God.
Levi then. But yeah, do you have anything to say or shout out before we go ECL?
I don't have any shout outs or anything. It's been pretty quiet, so
Yeah, it happens. You got kicked out of the murder tilt. What can you do now?
Yeah, I know. 'Cause one of those things about being a little too good, apparently.
Yeah. Maybe we can sort out some stuff. But yeah, we need to get more people at you guys' skill level. Get them all involved. 'Cause I think there's a lot of people that are sort of in this skill range where you can have good matches. But it's just getting everyone involved. It's the hard part. Everyone's so nervous. ECL's a little bit too gung-ho, maybe. I appreciate you both playing. We got ECL coming in tomorrow with a match against Mrs. Squid, so that'll be good. And thank you for
I'm
playing
looking
again,
forward to
Levi.
it, Miss Squids.
Yeah, I think we'll let you guys go and we'll raid into Levi. Looks like from the vote, we're going to be keeping the seed for the weekly seed. So unless anyone changes that vote, we'll be stuck with that.
We're not going to run the same seat tomorrow, are we?
No. I'll re-roll a different seed for tomorrow. I'm just like, I needed
Okay,
to generate a seed. I needed to generate a seed for the week, and I'm like, we might as well run another match just to see it. But yeah, thank you both for playing. I'll send us off to Levi now. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your birthday stream, Levi.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you all for being here.
Thanks, Duplex. I always appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for always stepping up. You're making these much easier to get a variety of matches, ECL, with you always being keen to verse anyone. Because we were previously just
That's why I
stuck
love.
with.
Just give me matches. It's the only time I really get to tilt. So.
Yeah. Great having you. But yeah, I'll be sending it off to Leave now. Thank you all for being here. Wait, okay, it's not letting me raid out now. Twitch is bugging, so I'm gonna have to stall for a little bit longer.
Leave it to Twitch to be buggy today.
Yeah.
Everyone's having issues.
But yeah. We'll be back tomorrow, as I said before. So make sure to catch that one between ECL and Mrs. Squids. It'll be a good one. They'll be doing a distance match as well, so we'll be interested to see whether Mrs. Squids can take down ECL after him coming off this win. All right, I think we can now raid out. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Right.